Merry Christmas, everyone. Today's video is going to be my last one for the year of 2021, since I will be trying to take it easy. But before that, I wanted to go ahead and talk about this little gift package here that Maono sent me out out of the kindness of their hearts. And I think that you will be interested in this, especially if you need a good budget audio setup for yourself. So let's go ahead and dive right in, because there is a giveaway to be announced at the end of this video. All right. So first things first, we're going to start off with Maono's first gift over here, which is going to be actually one of my favorite little audio interfaces that we have seen as of, and this is going to be the Maonocaster Lite. So I'm going to go ahead and just do an unboxing of their little Christmas edition, as I like to call it. And I just have to slide this thing off. This is really just a cover. And there we go. So this is the Maonocaster Lite, also known as the Maonocaster AU-AM200 model, which is going to be the model over here. And I'm going to go ahead and just open this up. The unboxing for this has always been such a nice one. So when you open this up, there's actually this bit of foam over here. This is protective layer here, and then you're going to find instructions. This is a hefty manual, by the way, because there's so much that you can do with this device. And there's going to be kind of like a Rodecaster style of pamphlet for this too, so you can go ahead and navigate that. I've already done a full review of this one in the past. However, this is definitely worth revisiting, and I think that there is no better time to revisit it than now. So let me go ahead and just pull this out of the packaging here. And I have to say that the Maonocaster Lite still looks as sleek as always. It looks pretty fantastic. We are going to be doing some tests with it in just a bit, of course, but I wanted to go ahead and show this off as it is. So I'm going to go ahead and put that aside, because we do get a ton of different accessories with this, actually. So firstly, on the USB-C cable side of things, and we're just going to have to open this box. And in here, we are going to get actually two cables. So one of them is going to be a dongle, USB-C to USB-C. And the other one is going to be just USB-A to USB-C. This is a rather long cable, by the way. So this is what you're going to be using for power and data. It doesn't have to be plugged into power, to like a power outlet or anything like that. It only needs to be plugged into something as simple as just your computer or your tablet, if you wanted it to be that way. Like if you had a USB-C to USB-C cable, for instance. And then right over here, you do have an audio cable if you do end up needing that as well. And with that, you're going to get yet a second one. So we're going to put the top layer aside, because there's still way more to take a look at. Now, luckily, with this interface, you're going to get this entire audio combo, which I think is awesome. So you're going to be getting this microphone, by the way, which is in fact constructed of metal. It does have a very nice feeling to it. And this is going to be a cardioid condenser microphone that is addressed right from the front here. I'm going to be doing a sound test with this pretty soon as well. And then you're going to be getting this, which is going to be the stand/extender for it. You even get a shock mount with it. And while you don't exactly get a pop filter, you do get a windscreen to go along with it. So you could just toss that right on there, and this will get the job done for you if you needed help with plosives or anything like that, which usually with microphones like this you do. You do get an included XLR to 3.5 millimeter cable here, because this is actually an XLR microphone that is being plugged into an interface that isn't exactly an XLR interface. However, this does feature a ton of different 3.5 millimeter ports, so that's going to be important moving forward. And not to mention that with that, we are going to be getting some additional wiring in case we end up needing it. And actually some earbuds included in order for us to be able to do some monitoring of our own, which is always awesome to see. I wasn't really expecting this on this one. And we get this very hefty, metal base. And this is where the stand is going to go. And then we can go ahead and hook the entire thing up before we begin doing our testing and pretty much everything else. This is a very nice Christmas present from Maono, and I definitely can't wait to share my thoughts with you all, to be completely honest. However, we still have one more gift to take a look at. Okay, so this is going to be actually a gift wrapped present from Maono directly. This thing I absolutely loved, and I was so surprised by it when I received it, since I was only expecting the Maonocaster Lite, but this ended up coming just a little bit after. So I go ahead and remove the lid, and then there's going to be a letter inside, which I'm going to go ahead and read out. So Maono, I'm going to be exposing your loving thoughts to me here. So here it's going to say, Dear Tech Summit, with 2022 right around the corner, we wish you peace, joy, and prosperity in the coming year. Thank you for your continued companion and support. We hope to, hand in hand with you, to embrace the goodness coming, provide you with better products, and strive to exceed your expectations in the years to come. May the joy and happiness surround you today and always. Sincerely, Maono team. So thank you so much for that. And obviously, I do also want the same for you all. Thank you so much. And oh my. Okay, this is very nice. So first, this is going to be a whole bag. Yeah, this is going to be directly from Maono. I have my own personalized Maono bag that I'm more than excited to share with you all today. I think that this is awesome, and it does feel quite nice. So I have my own recyclable bag now that I don't have to continue to replace all of the time. This feels like it is pretty good quality. However, as an avid coffee drinker, is what I am even more excited for. So this right here is going to be a Maono coffee mug. Obviously, no full review of this needed. It is going to be metal, which I appreciate, with the plastic lid. This is very nice. I think that I'm going to enjoy coffee with this quite a lot. So yeah, thank you so much, Maono. Now let's get straight into the review, of course, into the video or the revisiting of the Maonocaster Lite. So let's dive right in. Okay, so right now I've actually got everything set up here, and I've got my microphone right in front of me as it is. This is a cardioid condenser microphone, just as I mentioned earlier, and it is going to be addressed directly from the front, just like this, and I do have the windscreen applied. Now, another thing that I also happen to have on me here is going to be the interface itself, obviously, and I do actually have this microphone EQ'd to some extent. So the highs on this microphone I have at the highest setting. Between the other ones, like the mids and the lows, are pretty much at around the same. Like, I want to say, like, they were just boosted a little bit, and the highs just boosted a little bit more than that. So we're going to be working with that, I want to say, since that's probably the sound that I prefer the most, I want to say. Now, with that said, I wanted to go ahead and do an audio test. This is what this microphone is going to sound like hooked up to this audio interface. I'm currently using some headphones with it as well, but you can plug in up to 2 microphones to this, of this type in particular, and then be able to have a full podcasting setup just like that. This microphone, in my opinion, does sound very good, so I do strongly recommend it already as it is. However, I kind of wanted to take a look at the different effects that we have here, since we do have a bunch of different knobs to work around here. We already went over the EQ ones over here. Then there's obviously going to be the microphone gain knob, and there is going to be the overall gain knob over here, and a music knob as well, in case you have anything else playing in the background, or like when it comes to sound effects and things like that. And now the echo effect I do have all the way down, but I'm going to go ahead and raise that so that you can hear it. And this is what it's going to sound like the more I raise it. Right now it's halfway, and now let's raise it all the way up. This is what that is going to sound like. So let's bring it all the way down. Now, I do have the monitor switch, or I should say the fader, all the way up, and I wanted to actually try out some of the sound effects here. So here we actually have opening. Here we have applause. Here we have gunshot. Here we have laughter. Here we have booing. Here we have awkward. Here we have slapping. And cheering. Jesus Christ. So cheesy. Now, I would like to delve onto the effects panel itself as well, since over here we do have some things to work with. And I actually found one of these effects to be very, very impressive. So pretty much there's going to be the ability to turn on the effects on this board completely, and then this is going to allow you to choose something like the pitch, which, by the way, if I wanted to sound more female, then this is what would come out.
Hi, my name is Francesca, and this is what it sounds like right now. This is just a preset, you know? It's kind of crazy, actually. And I have never heard such a great female preset before. This is insane. There's like a little bit of lag in the monitoring, but I have to say that so far, so good. Sometimes I kind of sound like a frog croaking. Now this is going to be the male effect coming right up.
This is the male effect. Obviously, it has a different effect on me than what it would on somebody who wasn't a male. But anyway.
This is going to be the baby effect. This is what that is going to sound like.
This is the robot effect. I actually like it quite a bit, but of course I would use it in moderation.
And now back to female.
Now we're back to the pro setting, which is just my voice. And we actually have a denoiser. I'm going to do a bit of a test with that. So now that I have the denoiser active, this is what it's going to sound like. And the monitoring, to me, it sounds better. It sounds cleaner, of course, but we're going to see in post how that is going to sound. You guys are going to be able to hear what it sounds like in post. Anyway, so yeah, this is what you should be expecting out of it. Either way, I do think that in the monitoring, it is doing a pretty good job. I do prefer what it sounds like. Ooh, I do prefer what it sounds like this way. So, yeah, I would say, again, just as before, that this is still a very solid package. However, there is one thing to note, and that's that in the past, people have noted that with the denoiser on, I end up sounding a little bit robotic, or like parts of my speech are cutting off. And that is something that I'm still noticing that is happening. So maybe you should use it with moderation, or just don't mumble like how I always do. And that should hopefully help. But preferably, I think that I might just stick with this setting in particular, which is just going to be the regular setting and nothing else, essentially. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Quite frankly, the Maonocaster Lite is still a fantastic device that I very much like, and you can actually customize all of the sounds over here on the sample pad, which you do have 12 of, by the way, that you can use, and put your own sound effects on there, thanks to Maono's own companion app, which you can just download directly from their site. It's super useful. Highly recommend it. I wanted to say also, thank you so much for this gift. I do very much appreciate it, of course, and there is going to be a very special giveaway going on, in fact. And one last thing, before I end this video, I just wanted to say that Maono is running a very big giveaway at the moment where we can actually get as many as 7 winners for this giveaway in particular. So this is actually a thing that they do every single year, and the items that they're going to be giving away are going to be one Maono AU AM200 S4 alongside a mystery box to one winner, and they're going to be giving away the Maono AU WM820A2 with a mystery box as well, so that's going to be for another winner, and then 5 other winners get to participate and win the Maono AU PM461TS, which also includes a mystery box of sorts. So hey, a lot of winners here. I'm going to be leaving the link down below because I think that this giveaway is going to be a very big opportunity for you guys to be able to cash in and be able to get yourselves a pretty cool audio interface alongside a microphone for your setup. So yeah, best of luck to you all. So I very much hope that you ended up liking this package, and I do hope that you appreciate what this was able to offer for just 100 bucks. And quite frankly, on Maono's website right now, this is actually on sale for $90. And as you saw from the unboxing, it comes with a microphone, the stand itself, the interface, and it even comes with some earbuds that you can use for monitoring already. So you do have everything that you need as long as you have a computer to use this with. So, would I recommend this? Yeah, just as before. I think that this is a really nice value. And while I do wish that it had an XLR port, I understand that maybe that's not what it's meant for, and it's already got a pretty good microphone that kind of takes care of those needs anyway. So, yeah, again, strongly recommended. And once more, Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you so much for being so supportive on this channel because it really does mean a lot. I am going to leave affiliate links down to Amazon in the description for the Maonocaster if you are interested. But with that said, this has been Francisco from Tech Summit. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you all next year with many more videos to come. More so on portable emulation devices like the RG552. But anyway, enjoy.